Does this sound familiar? You just came back from Costco with that 10-pound pork loin. It was a good deal and you can't pass up a good deal. Now you're thinking about ways to cook it and you're tired of the same basic way to cook it. I'm going to show you 3 epic ways to make your meals outstanding, and then you can freeze the rest for future meals. So I have here a pork loin. I'm going to make this a really quick video. First thing I'm going to do is I'm sectioning it out in thirds. We're going to deal with one side at a time. So the first one I'm going to do is going to be real simple. I'm going to take some Tony Chachere's Creole butter that we typically inject in turkey. We're going to inject it into the pork loin. I'm going to be real liberal with it. They say use about 1 ounce per pound. This is about a 3-pound, 3.5 pounds, so we're probably going to use a few ounces. It's okay if you got a squirter. Don't laugh. This is just going to add a whole bunch of flavor to it. I got probably about 5 ounces. All right, that's all I'm going to do for there. I always keep this stuff nearby, little paper towels. I'm going to do a barbecue rub. I'm going to use a few different things. I've got my Asian Persuasion by Rectech. I've got my Screaming Pig rub. So my dirty hand is my left hand. I'm going to use my sprinkling with my right hand. I like this Asian Persuasion rub because it has some freeze-dried honey, and it's got some ginger in it. It's got a whole lot of flavor. This stuff is going to kick it up with the heat just a little bit. Coat everything, right? This is going to be awesome. Coat it heavy. All right. Remember, always keep a trash can nearby so you can keep everything clean. We got mine right here. Second one, we're going to do this one. Basically, I'm going to flay this out. It's always good to have a sharp knife. All right. So essentially, I'm going to take this, now it's flat, I'm going to lay bacon in here. We're going to roll it up. But we're not just going to use bacon. I use this Rectech's warm apple pie rub. I coated my bacon on both sides and I put it in the oven and I got it to where it's just soft. This isn't going to get hot enough to cook the bacon, so we already have to cook it, but it's nice and soft. It'll pull apart. And it's already sweet. It's freaking delicious. I could eat it just like this, but I got almost 2 pounds of bacon right here. So I've got some Hatch chili pepper red sauce. Let's get rid of these so you can see. I just used my wrong hand, but that's all right. I'm gonna coat the whole thing in this red sauce. Gonna give it tons of flavor. Right? Next thing I'm gonna do is I have my barbecue rub. Salt, pepper, garlic, onion, cayenne, and chipotle. Right. So let's go ahead and lay it out. Bacon is still hot and it's juicy and it's greasy. Whatever I don't use, well, I guess I'm going to use it all. Yes. So now, sort of roll it. Right? Isn't that awesome? Now we're going to take the leftover bacon and we're going to lay it right on top. It's already partially cooked, so we don't have to worry about this being crispy or cooking the bacon enough. It's already soft cooked. Man, isn't that beautiful? All right, that's going to go to the side. Let's clean up again. So the third one, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to slice it open. There we go. Look at that, it's beautiful. Now we need our goat cheese. This is a cranberry cinnamon goat cheese. We're essentially gonna take this and knead it up like you're kneading some dough. We're gonna need to get this whole thing covered up. Man, you look at that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now we need apples. I need really thin apples. Now we're gonna go ahead and layer these. We're gonna lay them this way because as we roll them up, we want it to be flexible. So I've got another little surprise that we're gonna put on it. So then I've got this sauce. So this is a mixture of barbecue sauce, sweet Thai chili sauce, and the tomatillo salsa. So we're gonna pour this over here. This is gonna give it some savoriness, some sweetness, and a little bit of heat. And again, we're gonna take this. I'm gonna pour a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic, roll it up. Beautiful. All right. Wipe it off. Let's coat the outside with some of that chili sauce. And then we'll add some of the Screaming Pig rub on top of it. I've got my smoker set at 225 degrees. We go ahead and put all these in the smoker. We're gonna clean up. Now let's smoke these bad boys. It should take about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours to get these done because we want internal temperature of about 145. So it's dark out. These have been on for about 3.5 hours. They've come out perfectly. I pulled them off at 145. I'm gonna bring you in closer so we can slice it. Let's go ahead and get started. This is a beautiful, regular, injected pork tenderloin, cooked to 145. Let's see if it is tender. Look at that. See it? Steaming. It's still a little bit warm. It's cold outside. Oh my God. You guys. That's packed with flavor. All right. Let's get to the next one so you guys can get on to your next video. Would you look at this thing? Let's take a look inside. Look at this beautiful thing. Man. Is that not beautiful? Let's cut it a little bit thicker. Let's try it with the apples and the goat cheese, see what we come up with. Oh man. The apples are so soft. Goat cheese adds a little bit of a tanginess. You got some of that acidic bite. Oh, the cranberries. Oh my gosh. This thing, haven't even got the other one. I already know this is gonna be my favorite. Man. I'm tempted to stop the video and just eat this whole damn thing. Man. Those apples, that sweetness, everything just pairs perfectly. If you don't do anything else, do this one. Let's get to the next one. This one I'm most excited about. Isn't that beautiful? You ready to see inside? Oh man, it's just like those perfect, beautiful pinwheels. You're gonna have to cut this one a little thicker. I'm gonna cut a thin piece now. You ready? Look at that. See this? 145, perfectly tender. Everyone thinks 165. FDA says 145 is now good. Pork, wrapped up with pork. Oh my God. I don't know. They're all so good. I just want to eat them all. So my neighbor saw me filming earlier, and I told her I'd give her a slice. I've never seen a woman so happy. So, Miss Alfina, I hope you enjoy this stuff. Probably bring some of this into work tomorrow, kind of get a feedback. I tell you what, the one with the goat cheese and the cranberries, extravagant. That everything about it is just perfect. I can hear the police helicopters coming, so I'm gonna hop off of here. Thank you for watching another video of Miles Out right here.